But another breaking story this morning just overnight, and it's coming in the New York Times. Angelina Jolie revealing overnight that she has had preventive surgery to remove her ovaries after doctors discovered a possible sign of early cancer. She wrote an op-ed describing this procedure, and Hoda Kotb's here with more on that story. Hoda, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah, it was in the New York Times this morning. Ovarian cancer kills about 14,000 women every year. In 2014, 20,000 people were diagnosed. And while the news that Angelina Jolie chose to have yet another preventative surgery may surprise some people, she says she wanted to share her experiences to let women who have a family history of cancer know that they do have options. In an op-ed in this morning's New York Times, actress Angelina Jolie writes that she chose to have her ovaries and fallopian tubes removed in a procedure that took place just last week to reduce her chance of getting cancer. Almost 2 years ago, the 39-year-old Oscar winner revealed that she had a double mastectomy, a decision she made after losing her mother to ovarian cancer in 2007.
And after losing my mom to these issues, I'm very grateful for it, and I've been very moved by the kind of support from people. Really very grateful for it.
2 weeks ago, the results of a blood test revealed possible early signs of ovarian cancer. In the editorial, Jolie writes, "I went to see the surgeon who had treated my mother, and she teared up when she saw me. You look just like her. I broke down, but we smiled at each other and agreed we were there to deal with any problem. So let's get on with it."
You know, she's a movie star. Her journey of decision-making, agonizing, fear, those are all issues that every woman struggles with every time they hear any possibility of a disease. So in her case, again, a severe cancer, generations of cancer, I can understand why she did it.
Jolie says that while this surgery was less complex than the double mastectomy, its effects are more severe, putting her into forced menopause. Jolie writes, "I will not be able to have any more children, and I expect some physical changes. But I feel at ease with whatever will come, not because I am strong, but because this is a part of life." While waiting for her test results, Jolie called her husband and father of her 6 children, Brad Pitt. About Pitt, Jolie writes, "I called my husband in France, who was on a plane within hours. The beautiful thing about such moments in life is that there is so much clarity." Jolie acknowledges that while it's impossible to remove the entire risk of getting cancer, she remains hopeful about her health and her future. And obviously, a lot of women who are looking at this may be thinking about that decision. They should check with their doctor, but you can see why it made sense for her with the 6 children and watching her mom pass away at 49.
And I think she was very careful about making clear this was her choice.
Absolutely.
Other people have different choices. We're going to get a lot more on this in our next half hour with a medical doctor. Hoda,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.